Today I will tell you the story called Raven. Raven came. The whole world was in darkness. The sky above was in darkness. The waters below were in darkness. All the men and women lived in darkness and cold. The raven was very sad for them, and he said, "I will search for the light." Across valleys and across mountains, along rivers and over lakes. There was darkness all around, and then he saw a bit of light. He flew closer and closer till he got closer to the light. The light was at the edge of the water. He saw a beautiful girl emerge from the shining house. She went to the edge of the water. She was the Sky Chief's daughter. She knelt down to get some water and she drank. Raven changed himself into a pine needle. He threw himself from the tree and started to float on the water. So when the little girl grabbed another drink of water, she drank the raven. After a time, the girl gave birth to a child. The child was small and dark, with shiny black hair and tiny black eyes. Who do you think the child was? It was Raven. Raven was reborn as a boy child. The Sky Chief was delighted with his daughter's child. He called him grandchild. He carved toys and played with the baby boy. He also invited elders and neighbors to see the curious little child. The elders gathered in the shining house with the Sky Chief and his daughter. They all watched Raven Child crawl around the floor of the lodge. All the time he pretended to play, while in fact he was looking for the place the light was hidden. The child saw a box in the corner of the lodge. It was a huge box. It was carved and painted in many colors. Raven Child screamed, "Ga! Ga!" "What does he want?" his mother said. The raven said, "Ga! Ga!" The elders asked, "What does he want?" The child said, "Ga! Ga!" and started to cry. The Sky Chief said, "My grandchild wants the box." The Raven Child said, "Ga! Ga!" and started to cry and cry again. The young woman placed the box in front of Raven Child. Raven Child continued to cry and scream, "Ga! Ga!" She took the lid off the box. Inside there was another box. Raven Child continued to scream and cry. She took the lid off the second box. And inside there was a third box. Raven Child continued to cry. His mother took the lid off the third box. Light started to pour out of the box. And inside was a small circular ball. What do you think that circular ball was? It was the sun! "Give him the ball," said the Sky Chief. His mother gave him the ball, and then Raven Child started to play with it. He was very happy. He said, "Ga! Ga!" and started to play with it. Raven Child then turned into a bird. "Ha! Ha!" He then changed into a raven. "Caw!" The Sky Chief, his daughter, and the elders looked in amazement. Raven took the ball in his beak and flew out of the lodge. He then flew into the dark sky, far, far away. Raven flew across the valleys and the mountains. He flew along the rivers and the lake and along the lakes. He then threw the ball high in the sky and it stayed there. And this is how the raven stole the sun and gave it to all the people. And then why, you ask, all the people feed the raven? It was because he gave them light.